Water and dust. How do you feel if you do not drink water for a long time? You feel thirsty and uneasy, isn't it? We cannot live without water. Besides food and air, we need water to live. Water keeps us healthy. It is essential for our growth. Water has no color, smell, or taste. It gets its color and taste from whatever we put adds to it: sugar, salt, squash, or turmeric. Water has no shape. It takes the shape of the vessel into which it is put. Water in our homes. At home, we get drinking water through taps. Before it reaches our home, it is purified by big machines called water treatment plants. After purification, water is collected in big tanks or reservoirs. From these tanks, it reaches our homes through big pipes. Every house in a colony gets water from the same tank through big pipes connected to its taps. However, in slum areas, there is a common tap where people gather to collect water. Do you know, in some places, underground water comes out of the ground in the form of a water spring. Sometimes this water is hot. This type of spring is called hot water spring. Some springs contain minerals. Such springs are called mineral water springs. Underground water. Some water goes into the soil. This is called underground water. Wells and tube wells are dug to get this water. Hand pumps are also used to draw underground water. In many villages in India, people draw water from wells, tube wells, and hand pumps. Some people also use water from lakes, rivers, and streams. But water should be cleaned and purified before drinking. Clean water. Dirty water has germs in it. These germs can cause diseases like jaundice and typhoid. Water should be kept in containers. We must cover these containers properly. This prevents germs and dust entering them. In the rainy season, tap water sometimes becomes unfit to drink. When we find water dirty, we should first clean it. We should drink clean water. We can boil water. Boiling kills the germs. We also clean water by using a water filter. In some houses, we get purified water when taps are connected to an electrical water purifier. Water is very precious. We must not waste it. We must save it. Storing water. Most homes do not get water supply the whole day from the reservoirs. Even those people who get water from ponds, wells, lakes, and rivers need to store water. Some of the commonly used containers to store water are shown in the pictures given below. A jug, a drum, a bottle, a bucket, a tank. Cooking food. We all need food to live. It gives us energy to work and play. It is essential for our growth. It keeps us healthy and protects us from diseases. Raw food. Most fruits and some vegetables are eaten raw. They are called raw food. We must wash these fruits and vegetables thoroughly before cutting them. When we wash them after cutting, many minerals and vitamins get washed away. Cooked food. You know that most of the food are cooked before we eat. For example, rice, wheat, maize, pulses, fish, flesh, potato, and brinjal needed to be cooked before eating. These are called cooked food. Why do we need to cook food? Cooking makes food tasty. Cooking makes food soft and easy to digest. Cooking kills the germs that may be present in raw food. Some vegetables like carrot, radish, and pea can be eaten raw or cooked. Ways of cooking food. Roasting. We cook flesh, paneer tikka, and popcorn by roasting. We also make chapatis by roasting. Boiling and steaming. We cook rice, potatoes, and pulses by boiling and steaming. Deep frying. We cook puris, pakoras, and french fries by deep frying. Shallow frying. We cook parathas and dosas by shallow frying. Bacon. Bread and cakes are cooked by bacon. Cooking utensils. Take a look at the objects you use in your picture. These objects are called cooking utensils. Cooking utensils are made of wood, steel, plastic, and clay. Heating sources. People use different types of heating sources to cook food. Let us now learn to make a chapati. Take some flour in a deep bowl. Make a hole in the middle and add some water. Mix well by hand, kneading it into a dough. Rub a little oil or ghee in your pots and knead the dough into small balls. Using a rolling pin, roll out the dough ball into a thin circular patty. Heat the griddle, tawa, and put the patty on it to cook. Turn the patty on the other side when one side is slightly brown. We have seen that food items are cooked in a variety of ways. Some are fried and some are boiled. Some are baked and some are roasted. Let us know how to prepare some food items without cooking. Making mung seed sprout. Soak whole mung seeds in water overnight. Wrap the soaked mung seeds in a wet cotton cloth in the morning. After a day, mung seeds sprout. Add salt, lemon juice, and spices to it. A tasty snack is ready. Making lemonade. Mix sugar and water. Add lemon juice. Strain it. Lemonade is ready. Making a sandwich. Spread some butter on 2 slices of bread. Cut tomato and cucumber into thin slices. Place the tomato and cucumber slices on a bread slice. Put the other bread slice over it. Your vegetable sandwich is ready. Making chocolate milk. Mix sugar and milk. Add cocoa powder to it. Mix it. Your chocolate milk is ready. Avoiding wastage of food. You can avoid wastage of food by keeping it in a refrigerator. Cooked food remains fresh for a long time in a refrigerator. We keep fruits and vegetables in the refrigerator for the same reason. We should take as much food as we can finish. Food is precious. We must not waste it. We all need water to live. We should drink plenty of water every day. Water keeps us healthy. We know that rain is the main source of water on. Have you ever thought how we get this rain? Water evaporates from the earth in the form of water vapor to form clouds. Then it falls onto earth in the form of rain. This rainwater goes back to oceans, seas, rivers, and ponds. It goes up again as water vapor and forms clouds. This cycle continues. This process is called water cycle. Water problem. Sometimes we face a shortage of drinking water, especially during summer, because of the following reasons. We have less rains. This causes water problems. We cut down forests that causes shortage of rainfall. During summer, many ponds dry up. People living in villages have to walk a very long distance to fetch water. In summer, water is in short supply in many towns and cities. This shortage makes our life difficult. Hence, we must learn to save as much water as possible. Saving water. Water is precious, so we should not waste it. Here are a few ways of saving water in your home and garden. Avoid leaving the tap running while brushing teeth or washing hands. Avoid watering plants with a pipe. It wastes a lot of water. Instead, use a bucket and mug. We should take as much water in our glass as we can drink. We should not waste even a single drop of water. We should use a bucket and mug while bathing. We must avoid using the shower. We should close the tap tightly after using it. We should avoid cleaning utensils and washing clothes under a running tap. We should mend leaking pipelines immediately. Water must never spill out of buckets or other containers. We must close the tap when the container is full. Storing water. We must collect and store as much rainwater as possible. We can collect rainwater in buckets, drums, and tanks. The reuse of water. We can reuse water if needed. Water is usually reused when there is a shortage of water. We can reuse water in the following ways. Water used for washing fruits and vegetables can be collected and reused for watering plants. Water used for washing clothes can be collected and reused for mopping the floor. Water used for washing the face and hands can be used in the toilet. Water is precious. We must not waste it. Our rivers are being polluted with toxic waste from local factories and waste from our homes. We must stop polluting our rivers.